It's a powerful tool. And for me personal, this is a lifetime journey. Bunch of out-of-staters. A lot of new shit that's coming out. We got that. You know what I'm saying? Well, but no, but I got that. I'm Jason. I was born and raised in Brockton, Massachusetts. I represent SPARQ Cannabis. And, you know, here at SPARQ, we believe in the transformative medicinal properties of the plant, the cannabis flower. You know, so we just try to just spread that knowledge, that joy, and that passion amongst the people. And it's really all about community over competition, especially this season. As you can see, that's kind of what we're doing here right now with SPARQ Saturday. We're live, SPARQ headquarters, you know what I'm saying? Broadcasting to you from an undisclosed location in Boston, but the real ones know, you know what I mean? This is the VIP lounge. I got my homies here from everywhere, from all over, because this is what it represents, is the cannabis community. And this year, above all else, we have to be strong as a community to face this dastardly stop the repeal stuff that's been going on. That's a major determining factor, not just in the course of our own industry, in the course of American politics going forward, that this is a blueprint, a further blueprint of fascism. And Massachusetts is a test state for that kind. And again, you know what I'm saying? It's up to us as a community. Our politicians, the people in power, are not going to protect us. It's up to us as a people and as a community to stick together. So you know what I'm saying? That's what we're all about. We promote the community, you know what I'm saying? It's together, and we all bind, even though we all come from different places, different struggles, different stories, different places on the map. Everybody's united through the same mission, and that mission is the power of the plant, the cannabis plant. It's a powerful tool. It's a medicine for a lot of different people, you know what I mean? So, and to ask us to go back to the days of a prohibition is just asking for the worst habits of people to arise once again. Like we're already past that on the level of civility. Come in, you know what I'm saying? Where the medicine and the science and the knowledge dictates where we're going with this plant. To set it back further is to only set it into, thank you for coming. It's setting it back into the dark ages, man. You know what I mean? And we trying to step into the light. We trying to step forward to this. You know what I mean? So,
what do you think some ways people can help stop the repeal?
Well, first of all, it's all going to be about awareness, okay? The last thing you could possibly do is stick your head in the sand like an ostrich, because that's how you get these people in power. That's how you get these crappy little bylaws that get passed when people aren't paying attention. So first and foremost, the people who said this is not even going to make it on the ballot, you got to be playing. Look at yourselves now. Look at yourselves now. You were wrong then, and you're wrong now if you're not taking it as the serious out-of-state threat that it is. Not only to our lives and our communities, but to our commerce and our industries, man. It's a big deal. So what you need to do, to answer your question, is spread awareness. So that's why everybody, regardless of what individual retailer, whatever individual brand that they slap on their particular flower, it's all about spreading the same message, letting every single person that walks into a dispensary or works at a dispensary to know that you got to go vote. If you're not registered to this, you got to fix that, and you got to go out and you got to make your voices heard. So that's what we got to start. And then from there, after we spread that awareness and everybody within the community is rising up as a unified front, as what you're seeing right now, right? In the summer of SPARQ, that's what we all doing, cooking live, you know what I mean? Cannabis capital of, come in. This is where, and I can't even say this is where the revolution starts, because this is where the revolution continues, because it never stops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're still fighting the same battles that we've been fighting for generations. You know what I mean? So we just got to stay strong. We got to spread awareness. And then beyond that, we got to let all the non-cannabis smokers know, man, this ain't about all the fucking potheads, the weed heads. Let them have their drugs. No, man, this is the first affront towards stripping all Americans of their personal freedoms that we have chosen and decided upon ourselves already. There he is right there. No, the fuck you. It's the word. Yeah. Oh,
And instead of betting myself.
yeah, man. But as you can see, it's all about the community and all.
You're very passionate.
Yeah, man. Well, we all have to be, man. This is our livelihood. You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, this is a lifetime journey. And for people that are my age too, man, we never thought we were going to see this day. You know what I mean? I'm still living in a fantasy. I feel like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory every day. That feeling will never get old to me. You know what I'm saying? So at the mere suggestion or threat that you would, somebody from another state even, which is makes it even worse, would come here and try to decide for us how we're going to live our lives. You know what I mean? It does enrage me. It frustrates me to no end. And if we're gonna, the bottom line is, if we're gonna be a blueprint state, right? If we're the state, Massachusetts, we're gonna be the first one to test out. If we can roll back, then we're gonna show them what Massachusetts is all about. And it's gonna be a big ass hell no. So stop the repeal. November 2026. That's what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying? Summer of Spark, year of the Spark, season of stop the repeal. I mean, everybody says it.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's SPARQ Saturday.
What's happening right now?
So SPARQ Saturday, like I said, it's a monumental occasion. We hold it at the SPARQ headquarters, VIP location in Boston. We do it once a month. It's usually the first Saturday of every month. But with the holiday season and all, you know what I'm saying, we changed it. But it's an event, man. Really what it is, it's a community mixer, man. It's not even about all this extra shit. It's about people in the community representing different avenues and aspects of life, business, right? Politics, levels of experience.
Anytime I go to Providence, YZ.
All right, you eyes up. Well, hey, tell them about SPARQ Saturday. Tell them about SPARQ Saturday, brother.
I was gonna ask you, why is it called Spark?
Why is it called SPARQ Saturday?
No, why is the brain called Spark?
Why is it called Spark, man? Because you know what I'm saying? It's all about finding your spark. I'm saying, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. How you doing? It was born in North Adams, where which is very far away. If you're not familiar where North Adams is, it's barely in Massachusetts. It's about as far west as you can go before you get into the woods of New York State. All right, I can't even get cell phone reception. I can't get GPS out there, but it's a great place to grow weed. And you know the Boston Freedom Rally, you know, goes on every year, right? Out in the Commons there for years. It was born in Adams, North Adams, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of history for you right there. And that's where the SPARQ facility is. And that's where it was born. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, finding your spark, maintaining your spark, keeping that perspective of life and maintaining that, you know what I'm saying, having a healthy balance between body and mind. You know what I mean? And I feel like the Berkshire Mountains and everything and all that energy that goes into growing the weed is reflected in that same kind of vision. You know what I mean? You got to have that balance, the mental and the physical. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, abuse or overstimulation or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's about celebrating the medicinal properties of the cannabis flower, that the same kind of powers, the healing, transformative powers that unite all of us. And as I was saying, despite our many different walks of life, many differences, you know what I'm saying, that we have amongst each other, we all have that one common denominator. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing that can draw us all together. Yeah. Make sure that's my guy, dude. And he's an OG. That's the other thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people, as you can see here, 30, I laugh at you like he's a young blood. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of OGs in this game, and we've been through it. We've seen it all, man. And to be even, like I said, at the point we at right now, it's still almost unquantifiable to me. I can't believe it. You know what I mean? I can't believe we got this far. I never thought in my lifetime I'd see it. I thought I had to go to Amsterdam. That was my bucket list in my lifetime. You know what I mean? But now the way things are now, man, and we fought hard for this, man. The activists for years and years and generations before us, you know what I'm saying, that fought hard for this moment, not to let a bunch of out-of-staters come through and take it away. Right? Stop the repeal. Stop the repeal. Make yourself at home. Sorry, guys. You know what I mean?
No,
It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
And you were just talking about those fights and those moments. Like, it looked like those, like, is there a specific moment you could talk about? It looked like you were seeing it.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing.
A specific day or like a specific feeling where it was like today felt like, yo, this is the moment.
You know what I'm saying? In general, without going into any particulars, because we've all faced the same battles. You know what I mean? And
It's the combination of all of our
yes. And the older that you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I was explaining, gentlemen and ladies of our age bracket here, we've seen a lot as far as the prohibition already. All right. So these are battles that we've already faced, and we still have victims suffering to this day. Here we all are, you know what I'm saying? We're chilling here, we're smoking on the 2 new hottest strains in Boston ever. Well, we got motherfuckers sitting in a fucking prison cell for the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So the war don't stop. the revolution hasn't started because it never ended, man. It's an ongoing struggle, man. And that's why, you're saying, take a look at this room, take a look around the people around here. You know what I'm saying? We come from all different walks of life, all different avenues, but we all have that one common denominator. And we all have to come together, weed smokers and non-weed smokers, to stop the repeal, to let hell no. We're going to say hell no, stop the repeal, man. Again, we'll stop right here.
Terms like this, though, unfortunately, in cannabis, most of the rooms are 1% of this. Do what I mean? And I think that's one of the biggest issues there. That the reason that you don't catch these groups mixing as much is because most of those rooms that are being created, then they're alienate everybody else. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, right? You at the heart of SPARQ headquarters right now. Man, this ain't no like exclusive club. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like no cool kid type shit. This is for the cannabis community. I deal with everybody from all walks of life. You've seen everybody that's up in here. This is a safe space for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the Switzerland of New England cannabis. You know what I mean? We don't, yeah, we strongly believe in, you know what I'm saying, community over competition, for example. And this is just a way of going to show that. You know how many different brands and cultivators are represented here that on a normal macro level, you would think, wow, they should be competitors, should be competing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We all, you know, selling in the same market. But again, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that, man. It's about the plant, the cannabis plant. Y'all need to come through? Yep. What up? Real quick.
Yo, Jason, I got 2 more questions for you.
Okay, sorry guys.
No, you're good.
No, let's keep it going, man. Let's go, man. Fight the power.
So you're saying you're coming out with 2 strains today?
Yes, so that's right.
What was the process in picking those strains or cultivating these?
I'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good guys. Appreciate this, man. We got a lot of good guys at our facility, at our headquarters, you know what I'm saying? In North Adams that I told you. Our head cultivator, Sean, he's a young brother. He's really, really tapped in, man. So he knows genetics, you know what I mean? All the stuff that people are talking about now, he was on, you know what I mean, 7, 8, 9 months ago. So as far as the hottest blends, you know what I mean? The newest flavors, the newest, everything that's coming out right now, my guy's on the cusp of that. So this, you know, these new strains that we've coming out over the summer, we've revised our menu completely. We've got some wild variety alongside our standard, you know what I mean, bears, the pink runts, the warheads, the frosted cherries, you know what I mean? Those are our signature strains.
Staples.
Yeah, those are our staple strains. So those aren't going anywhere. But, you know, because we only really have about maybe 12 strains total in our portfolio, you know, 6 that are going to be in permanent rotation just because the market dictates that, you know what I mean? But with the other 6 or 5, you know, 5 or 6 slots, we try to experiment with the new shit. And so that's what we got today. Some of the hottest new shit that's coming out, we got that. You know what I'm saying? Well, but no, but I got that frog poison. You know what I'm saying? We got that blackberry caviar. So we smoking on a little bit of that today. You know what I mean? We're going to get the general reaction of the population. You know what I mean? Don't want to blind them with semantics or, you know what I mean? Have them thinking X, Y, and Z. So it's a blind taste test. You know what I mean? We want to ask people straight up, what's your honest opinion? You know what I mean? Don't be persuaded by things you've seen, heard, or thought. You know what I mean? Stay focused on the truth of the matter. Let your own senses dictate that. You know what I mean? And be real and true to yourself. That's what it's really all about. And that's the SPARQ way, man.
My last question was going to touch on people who are getting into the game, people who are starting to grow, maybe build genetics. What are some words you would give them if they're at the beginning stages? What are some words you would give someone else if they were in the middle stages? And maybe what are some words you would give yourself right now at a stage that you are?
And that's a long journey. And all I can really say in short, and again, I know this is time sensitive and it may not age well or it may age better than anything. But right now, whether you're in the game or not in the game, whether you're a rookie or an OG, whether you're a hardcore smoker or you're a teetotaler, you don't smoke nothing. The main thing right now is getting out, getting the awareness, voting in November, and making sure that you stop the repeal. Otherwise, we're not going to have any of these avenues of discussion. We're not going to have any of these new discoveries. We're not going to have any of these new people. What we're going to have is a brand new era of prohibition. It's going to be the rise of Scarface, Al Capone again. All right. Now, we already did that 100 years ago. All right. And you saw how that worked out for them last time. So to be honest, I think that's the last thing anybody really want to do as far as a prohibition is concerned. So number one, we all got to get together to stop the repeal. End of story.
Any last remarks? Anything people should know about coming up in the near future? Anything you're excited for?
Yeah, like I said, this is SPARQ Saturday. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? We met in the process of a SPARQ Saturday, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. These are networking events that are deeper than just the cannabis flower. And it's all about the community. I keep going back on that because when the grid collapses, you know what I'm saying? When ICE is here, when all that bad shit happens and it goes down, our community is all we're going to have left to rely on. So that's why it's important that we keep our network strong and why we stay connected beyond all that, right? So again, stop the repeal. I don't want it to sound redundant, but I need you to get it in your head. It's Stop the Repeal season. It's SPARQ Saturday at SPARQ headquarters. I'm Jason. I'm with my fucking man, and we live in this shit. It's Providence to Brockton right here, guys. Providence to Brockton. SPARQ Saturday, all right?